This island is my home. I'm grateful that I get to meet so many people here. Tourists, ship's crews, people from around the world.
Cozumel is a great place to work as a biologist because it has so many nature, so many species, and they have to be protected.
I discovered this beauty area and the amazing world of scuba diving, and I decided to do it as my job.
For me, Cozumel is 1,000 years of history and a world heritage.
Cozumel lies on Mexico's east coast. The Caribbean island is a favorite tourist destination. 5 million visitors come here every year. The harbor is large enough to handle 7 cruise ships at any given time. When a ship's passengers disembark, it's like an invasion. Jose Nieto is in charge of harbor security. He's been on the island for 20 years and witnessed how the harbor has been expanded to accommodate the giant cruise liners.
Tourism is essential for the whole island. It's a source of income for everyone working here. We depend on the tourists.
But the hordes of tourists rarely head into the rainforest canopy covering the island's interior, half of which is a protected nature reserve. Biologist Christopher González wants to see the integrity of the rainforest maintained. But he's concerned the island is at a crossroads.
I think this is the way Cozumel used to be several years ago. But by now, the truth is that the real Cozumel is everything. And the tourist is part of the real Cozumel now. What we have to do now is to manage that reality. And the protected areas are part of that.
He'd like to see more visitors enjoying the natural wonders here, for instance on trekking tours, as long as they follow strict guidelines. However, most tourists usually want to see the island's main attraction, its unique coral reefs. But just how long they'll remain intact is a concern. Cozumel is home to the world's second largest coral reef. More than 500 species of fish live here, some threatened by extinction. It's a fragile paradise and a valuable treasure. According to a study by the German development agency GIZ, the deterioration of Cozumel's coral reefs could cost the island around 70 million euros in income annually.
If we lose water quality, if we lose the clear of the water and we lose species, 12% of the person that gets to Cozumel won't come back. So we are working hardly in order to make the people more conscious about that. And when I say people, I'm talking about tourists, but also the guides that goes with the tourists. They are like our ambassador. What the guides show what is correct, the tourists will do that.
Diving instructor Raymundo Ramirez is well aware of that relationship. The conservation authorities know he's sticking to the rules because he has to renew his tour guide license every year.
El Cielo nowadays is one of the most popular places in Cozumel because it's water turquoise, beautiful blue, only 1.5 meters deep, and it's full of starfishes. And usually the people arrive to this place, take the starfish out of the water, take the selfie and put it back. Maybe that starfish is going to be dead next day. That is the lack of education. You cannot touch anything.
This ignorance is upsetting to Raymundo. That's why he only takes small groups down at a time and gives them strict instructions.
If you don't control your buoyancy while diving and you get close to the reef, you are going to hit the reef. Maybe with your hands, but maybe with the tank. And if you hit at a coral formation or at a sponge or something with your tank, it's going to be a big damage.
They will break off and die. Most tourists from the ships spend only half a day on the island. It's not much time to experience the culture. Cozumel was a center of Mayan religious culture. The mayor herself is of Mayan descent. She wishes the tourists would take more interest in the island's culture and history.
La posición geográfica que Cozumel tiene es privilegiada.
Due to Cozumel's unique geographical location, we'll never be able to avoid all these cruise ships. But we shouldn't be afraid to set down rules for the tourists. If you're going to destroy the environment, then you can't come. If you don't patronize our restaurants and shops, then you can't come. And if you don't enrich our society, then you're not welcome here.
In the evenings, when the harbor empties, Cozumel becomes tranquil. But only for a few hours. The next cruise ships will soon be docking here again.